Last month, I read a blog prepared by Naomi, who only a year ago was winding up her studies at the University of Aberdeen, and then she was fortunate to join DJS Research in the Manchester, UK area. We discussed the path that she took from university studies to her present full-time job, but I paid special attention to the recruiting role that Naomi has now been asked to take for DJS. It's a tip that I think all market research agencies can learn from. What did you study in university?
I studied anthropology and English at University of Aberdeen.
And how did that apply in your mind to research, if at all?
Well, in our final year, we studied a lot of different research methodologies, which was directly related to our final year dissertation. So a lot of the similar things that I'm doing now were grounded in my last couple of years of university.
Were there research courses there that kind of made it clear to you that there was an opportunity for you to take your interest and make it a career?
Definitely, and I think that was again founded in the final year of university. So really developing those research methodologies and speaking with advisors, and also my tutor was a large part of why I decided this could be an excellent career for me.
Okay, so how did you go through the process of finding the position that you're at now?
Well, I really considered two options. So you can go along the social research route, which is mainly academic and set contracts, so for around 10, 15 years normally, working on a single project. But what really excited me was the idea of doing market research for the variety of different projects rather than being on one project exclusively. And also that there were quite a few different opportunities available to me at the time that I thought that I would really enjoy that was market research.
Okay. Are the research websites that you were able to find and to access, did they really give you a good idea of what the research industry was about, and did that add at all to your interest?
Definitely, yes. There was one in particular, a profile by Ipsos Mori, which really just outlined the day-to-day role of the researcher. And although eventually I decided not to apply to the graduate scheme through them, that was a key moment for me, really realizing this was something that I would find very enjoyable.
Did you just stumble upon DJS, or did somebody recommend them to you? Exactly what happened?
A little bit of a stumble. I did a Google search for market research companies I wanted to stay around Scotland and also north of England. And they have a wonderful online presence, a really well thought out website, courtesy of our in-house designer there. So really, it was an easy decision for me to apply for the graduate scheme.
Okay. So when did you join DJS?
So that was in July of last year.
And how long did it take for you to get that job?
I went to 2 interviews. I started looking around February and April. And I was lucky enough to be accepted for this position, my second interview for a market research role. So I suppose the process from interview to getting the job was about a couple of weeks, really. It was very quick turnaround. And quick start as well. They wanted me to start very...
What was it about DJS that attracted you?
The ability to work on so many different projects, but also the transparency of the website. On the website as well, they have every single person that works within the company and a little bit of a biography of where they came from and what they're doing now. And really seeing that was a very attractive prospect, seeing people who are working in lots of different sectors now with a specialism and different types of projects and coming from different backgrounds as well, really a variety of staff members.
Were you the only entry-level person there?
From this assessment day, yes. But the hope is in future assessment days, there'll be more of an intake of students. We'd like to get more.
Mm-hmm. Can you become a recruiting tool for DJS for other people like yourself?
Oh, that's the hope, definitely. My boss has recently asked me to become very involved in this year's assessment day. So I'll be speaking to prospective students and also helping streamline the assessment process and the application process as well, which I'm very excited by.
Are there big picture things that you can recommend to your boss about, I don't know, reach out or making DJS even more high profile for people?
Definitely, and I think one of the key things is it's really important to draw parallels between market research and degree subjects like anthropology. I think it wasn't as clear as it could have been to me that market research is such an excellent career choice for somebody with anthropological research skills, really. So approaching students from an early stage in university and making that link clear would be very beneficial. And yeah, thankfully, the blog post that you yourself have read, Bob, is now posted on University of Aberdeen's website as a kind of profile study of somebody who's gone into market research.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. How is your job different from what you assumed it was going to be when you first joined DJS?
I think what's really stuck in my mind is the variety of different things that we're involved in, the variety of projects, all different kinds of sectors, and also the variety of methodologies as well. I often look back at everything I've done over what's really only been 8 months, and I'm just astounded by the amount that I've done. It's a really very varied role.
Okay. Last question. How important is how much you're going to be paid to someone like yourself coming out of school? I'm not going to ask you how much you are getting paid, but does it fit your needs?
Definitely. I think what's more important is to really hammer home to prospective applicants that there's an opportunity to progress within the business. For me, it wasn't the money that was my utmost priority. It was the role that I was being placed in. But what was very important is that there was a clear path for progression, which there is at DJS.
That's your Research Business Daily Report. And of course, we hope you have a great research day and that we'll see you back here with us tomorrow.